wanted to quickly talk with you guys about two of the things that if I would have done when I was starting on Amazon would have saved me so much time. You don't have a lot of time at the very beginning because you're gonna have to trade a lot of your time for some money up front. And I remember this very vividly when I was leaving my job at a bank with Amazon FBA. I was able to do it in 2 months. But I don't think it could have been faster, but it could have been more profitable and less stressful, because if I had done these two things that I'm going to share with you, I think it would have made my life much easier when I was in stores and doing shipments, because those are the two main parts of Amazon: buying the inventory and sending in shipments. Really quickly, I want to share what these two are with you. And the first one is always sitting right up here for me. If I can reach up here. The first thing is a scanner. Now this is an old scanner that I have, which I made a full video about. I do have a new scanner. I think it's in my pocket because I've been reselling all day long. But this new scanner is actually really nice. I'll link this one down in the description. Any scanner in general, Bluetooth scanner, makes your life so simple. I just want to show you the difference in the total number of products you're actually able to source when you have this versus when you don't. All right, here we are in my favorite section of Walmart, the fishing section. That's where I found probably the most profit besides clearance, like in terms of like normal sections. We're in like trout country now in Colorado, and I never really scanned this area like trout bait. So what I'm gonna do in order to really test, because it's kind of hard to empirically prove how much faster it is to scan with this than it is just with your phone. I'm gonna do the top 3 sections, 1, 2, 3, with my phone. So I have the best, I'm standing up, I have the best vantage point, I can just boom, boom, boom. And then what I'm gonna do is take the next 3 sections, so 1, 2, 3, and scan those with my scanner. Since I've never scanned this before, there is some stuff that might be profitable, and hopefully there is some stuff that's profitable, because we can also do the next part of the most efficient sourcing methods that I have, which I'm gonna get into here in a second. But we'll time the top 3 rows, scanning through, actually looking at, is this a profitable product, putting it back on the shelf. If it's not, literally doing just what I would normally do. For every product, I have to, inside of the app, click this button, find the barcode, scan the barcode, wait for it to scan, wait for it to load, and do that all over again instead of just hitting one button with my scanner. Put it in the pocket, and we'll start a timer real fast, and start. Oh no, these are not gonna be profitable. I feel like Amazon's gonna be on every single one of these listings. Nope. Oh, thank you, soccer. Honestly, the big thing is once it pulls up, I'm clicking this button to scan again because I can see the list price and I know it's not gonna be profitable. With the scanner, since it's a keyboard, it just automatically inputs it. It doesn't have to fully load. It'll still have that please wait loading screen on it. I can still be pressing it already. That way I don't really have to wait for it, which is really nice. Yeah, we're almost halfway through the second row. Got available, don't even need to look at that further. These prices have gone up so much. I think these used to be like $3, now they're $5.54. I'm ready to be done with this. All right, let's see the time. That took me 4 minutes and 30 seconds to search through all of those. Now we're gonna go on to the next 1, 2, 3. And I obviously have to get leaning down a little bit more, but I'm guessing it's gonna take me like about half that time. So we'll take out the scanner, make sure it's paired, reset, start. Already so much nicer. Here's the thing, you'll be able to see it. Yep, 671, these are 670, so I'm already scanning the next one. Gosh, another one, caught with my foot. All right, that's one whole thing down. Last one. Nope, not profitable. Dang it. This doesn't feel as close as I think it would be. Last one. And still not profitable. Let's see, we are at, 2 minutes and 48 seconds. That is so much faster, holy cow. All right, I'm super glad I'm not crazy about that. So if you are really short for time, about a third faster. So if it takes you an hour to source, maybe it takes you 40 minutes. Like that's not gonna be 1-to-1, but it obviously is so much faster, especially when you're sourcing through so many new products, which is what you need to do when you're getting started on Amazon. You just need to look through so much stuff. That's literally how I go through this whole fishing section so many times when I'm at Walmart, just seeing if there's new stuff that's profitable that I haven't checked, or if stuff has become profitable, if it's not, like having that scanner, even just because I don't have to take something off of this, scan it with my phone, all I have to do is lift this up, scan it from behind. So easy compared to actually having to get a picture of every single thing that you're doing. So now that we see how much more profitable it is to just actually get a scanner and use it, it's really simple to use. This one's actually pretty nice because you can turn it on. I'm not sponsored by this. They did send me this out. This automatically connects to my phone as a Bluetooth device, which acts as a keyboard. So if I scan something, got these glasses here, they're my sunglasses. I'm just gonna open up the Notes app and show you that it just acts like a keyboard. Very simply, if I go ahead and scan that, it'll just put in this UPC code right here. But if you just click on that search on Amazon to sell, you can scan it there and it'll search up the product. This isn't on Amazon, but you can do it there or on either of the 2 apps that I'd recommend. The first one would be Scoutify 2, which is a part of Inventory Lab, which houses the second big tip that I'm gonna have for you guys in terms of sourcing way faster and being a lot more efficient with your time when you're getting started on Amazon. But if it wasn't for what I'm gonna talk about here in a second, I would probably just use SellerAmp, which if you're just getting started on Amazon and just sending shipments through Amazon's portal itself, is what you should 100% be doing, because Scoutify 2 is $49 per month with Inventory Lab. SellerAmp, the second app over here, Very similar. It's only, I think, $15 for the base plan or $17 for a little bit better plan, which is what I have. And I have a link down in the description for 50% off your first month, plus a free trial of like 14 days or something like that. If you want to check it out, you will help support the channel if you end up going through with purchasing SellerAmp. But either way, using a scanner and connecting it just very easily via Bluetooth, every owner's manual will tell you how to do that, saves you so much time when you're actually sourcing. Like I said, the second thing is just in pretty much Inventory Labs and Scoutify 2, which is obviously their sourcing platform. So Scoutify 2 right here, they have a feature that I love called buy lists. For some reason, I thought it would take me so long in the store to create buy lists when I'm buying inventory. So for like 8 to 10 months, I just didn't do it. I would buy it, and before my shipment, I would have to categorize everything. So going back onto Scoutify 2, because I was using literally the same app, I would scan every single item again, create a buy list, and then send that to myself in Inventory Lab because that was more efficient than just typing in all the UPCs. However, you can just do that when you're in the store. Let's talk creating buy lists in stores. Currently do have a buy list for Walmart, but I'll just show you how to make another one real fast on Scoutify 2. All you have to do is go over here to this little shopping cart thing, click on that, click in this little plus, and you can add whatever buy list. We're just gonna put test here. Since I do have the scanner, I'm gonna double click this. As you can see, the keyboard comes up real fast. We'll just put test. Also, if you don't have a buy list and you just scan an item, you can just hit add the buy list, which I'll show you how to do in a second, and it'll prompt you to create a new buy list. This is all inventory that I've never really seen before. Puppet Minnow brand. These are $4.97. Never seen them before. We're just gonna pretend that they're profitable. $9.78 on Amazon. Not a great rank, 334,000. Probably sells a little bit. This might actually be the brand on the listing since it's just an FBM offer. We're gonna pretend like we scanned this up and it was showing $18, in which case you'd be making about $4 profit, $5 profit on every single unit here. What you wanna do from this point, since you already know what the list price is, all you really have to do is click this little green add button down in the corner, add your cost per unit, which for me is $4.97. You'll already have your taxes pre-calculated if you do need to do that based on the settings tab. And from here, you can add a bunch of stuff. You can add how many you're gonna get. If it's $4.97, I'm making $4, I'll buy 10 of them if there are 10 of them here. The list price, which is just pretending is $18, but whatever you'll actually think you'll sell it for, this is what it's gonna go into. You can have repricers obviously on the back end, which is what I do and recommend because it makes life easier. The purchase date, I don't really care about that too much. The expiration date is really important if you have an item, like a topical item or groceries where it's gonna expire in 5 months, you need to put in the expiration date there. You can put in the supplier. I used to put in each specific store. Now I just do retail and online just to track those two things because I found that I didn't really check which stores are most profitable for me. Condition is new. You can change that to use like new, use very good. Any condition. The tax rate right now is 0%. The discount, sometimes you have like a store-wide sale. And then the buy list, right now I just have it at Walmart. I can change that over here to test and add that to the buy list. From there, you can add any product that you find that's profitable. That's literally what I do all over in stores because it doesn't really add a lot of time. In real time, this is how long it takes. I'm just gonna snag this Berkeley guy real quick. It's $5.94 here. We're just gonna say that we can get back $18. It's obviously easier when the list price is just whatever you're gonna be selling it for because then you don't have to change the list price. Here, I'm not gonna change it here. I'm actually gonna click add. Cost per unit is $5.94. Double click my scanner real fast. $5.94. We're gonna say that we can also sell this one for $18. One of them, don't have to change anything else because it's not expiration dated and everything else is pre-populated. And so now it's already in the buy list. I'll already have that in a buy list, which I can just send to Inventory Lab, literally walking out of the store to make my life a lot easier. From there, you can go into that little shopping cart tab, click on test, which is our thing, and you can send it to an email, which is this little arrow right here. Send that to whatever email I might recently used, and then you can either delete it right here, or you can archive it, which is what I do with all my buy lists after I send them to myself or just upload them into Inventory Lab so that I know where I bought things in case I need to go back and re-reference everything, which has happened a couple times. And then we'll head back onto my computer to show you what to do after you've created the buy list because that is such a simple process and it's just saved probably an hour or two every single time that I have to do a shipment, reorganizing things. So see you back in my van. After you're done creating your buy list in Scoutify 2 in the store, all you have to do is head over onto Inventory Lab. When you're in list and prep, which is where you're actually going to be sending in all your shipments from if you use Inventory Lab, which is what I recommend. It has made my life so easy. I would not go back from using it. From there, if you check these 3 little boxes right here and then go to import buy list, you can actually include an active buy list from Scoutify 2. Obviously, I archived it, so I don't have one right now. But ever since I've started doing that in the store versus either in the van for my shipment or once I get home for my shipment, I've probably saved myself a full hour, hour and a half, and it makes me want to get into my shipment sooner. All I have to do is come down here and hit review batch, and I'm pretty much done with all of the inventorying that I need to do. If there's any problems, I'll have to work that out in the shipment, but normally there isn't because in the store, it's very easy to say, okay, this is the price that I have, and especially on items like some stores that you might go to, like I did Academy Sports and Outdoors from a while back, the prices weren't on the items. So I'd have to go through the receipt and cross out every single item. I totally forgot I had to do that. That took me so long, like literally hours. My shipments were taking like 8 hours because I was doing that instead of just creating buy lists in the store. So if you're getting started, I would recommend picking up this scanner, any scanner, honestly. But if you are going to do that, maybe go through my link, because I'll get a little commission off that. Thank you very much. And whatever scanner you want to get, as well as inventory lab and creating buy lists in the stores to save yourself so much time, because you're already scanning that inventory. Might as well just take that extra second to add it to a buy list. If you're interested in how to actually buy the inventory at that point and finding profitable inventory, I already have all of this in my van even before I go into Walmart, because I'm kind of filming this anachronistically. Go check out this video about using Selleram, or this video at Sierra, which is probably my new favorite store. That place was awesome.